All right, guys, we are back, and we are ready for match 2 of the evening. It's going to be TIW versus DA. Diz, are you ready for this? The unbeaten DA going against TIW. What do you think could come out of this match tonight? Before I flash the rosters off to everybody.
TIW is going to fight like hell. I know that TIW is not happy with being 1-2.
Yes.
But they are a great team. They revamped their roster, added a couple of really solid players.
Yeah.
As we know with TIW, they are always prepared. They are going to be ready for this.
Yes, they are. I mean, TIW, and I want to go in this a little bit, but we will see the rosters first because I want to look at this. Here they are, TIW and DA. DA bringing in Vonic. The first time we're going to see Vonic since week 1. I don't think anybody even
lock up your wives and girlfriends.
Yeah,
Vonic is in the house.
Had your kids, had your wife. It's Vonic. He is here. He is going to be playing probably Light Assault, but you never know. I mean, this map does lend itself to Light Assault, as we saw from Rainfear last match, but we'll see how TIW is going to be able to respond to that. Of course, we have MPAL. He's pretty common for DA. Posse, Shark Spider, yeah, 1G, they're amazing sniper, and Animosity. All players that we have seen before quite a bit from DA. DA bringing a very good roster tonight. Going to be excellent to see. The one player that we're kind of seeing left out from DA, of course, is Lady Petrie. Do you think that's going to affect them at all tonight, Diz?
Well, Petrie is also a great Light Assault player. I think they just wanted to go more heavy strong and have Vonic kind of play the Light Assault role.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. I think Lady Petrie has been filling that Light Assault role extremely well for DA when Vonic is not able to make matches, which he hasn't made week 2 or 3, but without Vonic, they were still able to, take down AC. They were still able to get some nice wins. So we'll see what DA can do against TIW. Of course, TIW finally bringing back Oxymoron. In my opinion, he's the best infiltrator in Farmers League Invitational right now. This guy is an absolute monster. He's going to be very effective for TIW. We have Kabe. Kabe, I think, is a new addition from TIW's roster within this last week here, the week 3 and 4 roster change.
He is, and no offense, of course, to Soggy Cow, God rest his soul, but Kabe is one of the single most accomplished anchor users on Emerald.
Okay, so
he is just solid with that thing.
That's good to know. That's good to know. So obviously he's hopefully going to be effective for TIW tonight. Tox5, as always, is here from TIW. G7, as always, Brodo Fraggins we see every week. And then we have another new addition of Pieces of Pizza. So we're going to see how well he does tonight. And I mean, I'm absolutely pumped for this. This is very important. And I do want to go over TIW this Farmers League. These first 3 weeks have been having just difficulty. I mean, just overall difficulty because they've had kind of different rosters each week. They've had players come in that were cold. They've had disconnects. They've had a lot of issues. And I think they need to, it looks like hopefully with this roster, with the roster changes that they've made from week 3 to 4, I really hope TIW is going to be the team that we all know that they can be, which is one of those, right now we see 4 teams really kind of moving away in the direction of kind of being the top 4 in Farmers League, and we all thought that TIW was going to be there, and they just haven't been, and we're really, really hoping that TIW can use this match and get there tonight. But that was, guys, that was the minute to go, so we're going to...
So this is, real quick, this is far and away TIW's strongest roster they have put out here.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it really is. I do completely agree with you, Diz. Like, this is a great roster. Of course, they're missing Traceros, who has had a good performance. I think in that one game that they played against Dread Legion, I want to say that was who they played. Traceros was good, but he was really cold last week against AC. So it kind of goes back and forth. So we'll see. TIW's roster
does get him something better than AOL dial-up. You might see him more.
Yeah, absolutely. So, guys, the roster, the script, everything should be good to go. Here we go. I'm going to start it from the DA Sunderer. Here we go. 14:59 left. That means the script is working. And we have the 6 DAs coming out. It looks like they're all heavies. I don't know if you're watching them either. Oh, no, there's the Light Assault. And guess who it is? It's Vonic. He's going to go up to the top, but we're going to follow him later.
With a snipe on Oxymoron to start this off. Oxy, by the way, was playing Medic.
Was that a snipe? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Interesting opening there from DA. 4-2 right away. They're going to be securing the point, but no ridiculous kills being exchanged. Vonik using that, of course, that NS weapon. He's going to try to kill this infiltrator who is running around like a crazy person right now.
Yeah, he wants him.
Yeah, that is actually Brodo Fraggins who is playing the infiltrator for TIW, which is an interesting choice from TIW, but they do have the lead. It's 8-6, TIW taking the early lead, and we're having Posse. He's going to try to come in with his Orion. He's going to back away using a medkit. Still staying alive. I don't even know if like TIW knows he's there or not right now. He's just kind of chilling and crouch walking. Do the crouch walk. 10-10 right now. DA, he's going to wait for his teammates to come in here. We got Shark Spider coming in to support Posse. Posse attempting to get a kill, but Animosity does go down, and it looks like it's 12-10 right now. TIW leading DA. It's a very, very close match. Of course, point does not matter until we get past that 2-minute mark. Nice kill from Tox5, but he does go down to the hiding Shark Spider behind the kind of the point wall right there. We have Vonik coming in for a little bit of support, but he's going to just dip outside. G7, nice kill from him. It's all tied up. 13:25 left, 16-16, but the point is in the control of TIW right now, Diz, and we have...
good start by both teams, really.
Yes, very even start from both teams. Nice little EMP grenade there. We got another grenade going off. He's going to attempt to capitalize on the lack of shields. Oxymoron does capitalize on the lack of shields. Nice Carnage kill from him. And, of course, Oxymoron starting it off nicely for TIW with 4 points. He is a very, very effective player. I am really glad to see him back playing in Farmers League. I know he was having some game issues for the last couple weeks. It's why we haven't seen him. He is definitely their best player and their leader, so it's good to see him. We're going to see a much better TIW tonight, I think, just from his being present here, Diz.
Just his in-game leadership, not to mention, you know, as you said, his skills.
Yes, his skills, leadership, he's got it all. He's a double threat, triple threat, maybe even. I don't know if he can dance or sing or not. That would make him even more threats. I can't even count that high.
Cannot confirm. I am surprised to see him playing medic, though.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I think he just changed classes, or is he still medic right now?
He is still medic.
Oh, interesting. Interesting to pull a medic even on this map. This map doesn't really lend itself to medics, but it looks like TIW is going to disagree with me there. We're going to see DA. What are they going to do to push in? We got a couple of the guys going around the other side. They're looking for a doorway, but that actually is not a doorway, guys. Animosity and MPEL. They're going to go in from behind. It looks like a multi-pronged attack here from DA, getting shut down by Kabe. And you're right.
He's kind of heavy.
Has he got? Yeah, you know, that's probably a good idea from Vonik, because right now DA doesn't need a light assault.
He just lost a 1v1 against Tox.
Yeah, he doesn't. I mean, DA doesn't need a light assault right now. Maybe if, you know, DA got a little more control in this room, and, you know, that could lend itself to a light assault getting onto that roof and really, you know, hampering that jump pad, that grav lift. But right now, it's not looking like that. I mean, all 6 players from TIW are sitting in and on this point. 1 minute left to go on the point cap. TIW just dominating DA right now. Of course, the last unbeaten team in this tournament, and, you know, TIW only 1-2, but looking like an unbeaten team as well right now, Diz.
Yeah, I mean 1-2, but as I said, they have not had a roster looking anything like this.
No,
you almost
they
have to think of them as like a team that had injuries and got healthy.
Yeah, really. They kind of had their injuries. Their trainers did good work, and they are back now. Add them back to your fantasy rosters, because here they are, and I really wish Fantasy Farmers League was a thing. Somebody needs to make that happen. We get a little duel between Kabe and Shark Spider. He's not really able to see him. Those two kind of holes in the fence there don't really lend themselves to aiming very well. Tox5, he's going to come on that point with his Cyclone, but he's probably going to get taken down there. MPEL, nice Orion.
DA has a stronger position on the point right now.
Yes, they do. They had 3 guys on the point there, but now they've got a couple guys cycling around. Of course, their deadly sniper, 1G, who has been one of the best snipers in this entire Farmers League thus far. I mean, we saw it in action when he picked Oxymoron in the head right away. So DA getting the point, flipping back in their favor. 2:55 left. We have 10 minutes left in the half. 46-35. TIW, a nice kill lead and point lead. So good on them right now. But I mean,
the roles have been reversed. Let's see what TIW
yes, they have. I mean,
this.
DA has a very good position right now on TIW, and this is where we may see. I don't know if you have an eye on Vonik or not, but this could be the place where Vonik begins to shine. Is with a little bit of control in this building from DA. And right now I only see, I think I see 4, yeah, I see 5. There's Vonik right now, and let's see what he's doing. He is currently getting killed by pieces of pizza outside. So that is our update on Vonik. But 48-41, DA is bringing it back right now in this match.
TIW. I bet money we are going to see Vonik come as a light assault, and there he is.
Yeah, we're probably. I'm going to go up on the roof, and I'm going to guess I'm going to see him. There he is. Let's keep an eye on Vonik right now. Let's see what he's going to be able to be capable of. He only has 4 points. He is one of the lowest on his team. He's going to try to figure out what to do right now, and he's, I don't really know. I mean, he's got to figure out where they're spawning from. And
he's taking a siesta.
There we go. He's going to get a nice kill on Brodo Fragrance there with the slasher. That knife there. But it looks like he's not going to sit outside and watch those jump pads just yet. Nice Shrike kill from Pieces of Pizza. This could be TIW's chance to push, but they're not taking advantage of it.
Oh, we have Tox and a Max.
There's the Max. All right, here we go. There was that rocket primary kill, and we have TIW. They're going in. Big push here. He's going to try to get the kill on... I'm not sure who that was jumping around like a crazy person. I'm going to try to watch it for you. There we go. Posse going down to Tox5. Nice job there from Tox5. It's 57-59. DA is in the lead. Tox5 is able to actually survive with that Max. Are they able to take this balcony out? Yes, they are. Tox5 just chilling right there.
It's an interesting choice. Tox is running a dual Falcon setup.
That is a really interesting choice. I kind of saw those rockets fly. I'm like, what are you doing? But, whatever. It seemed to work. And MPEL going down on the point. The point is flipping, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get an NC influence on it. They still have a couple DA guys they need to take care of on the balconies here. Animosity doing extremely good work on the balcony for DA, not allowing TIW, this Oxymoron right here, to get the point. And there he goes. He's gonna make a charge on the point. Nice job from Oxymoron there. I don't know what Kabai is attempting. If he's attempting to wall jump that, I don't know if that's wall jumpable or not. But he's definitely failing at wall jumping right now. 65-64, 1 point difference. DA and TIW. Absolutely close match. This point ever critical. If any team can get a point flip right now, that could be devastating for the other team. Look at how close it is. Now TIW going up again with 7 minutes left, 70-69. This is anybody's game right now.
It is. Animosity has just been chilling up on this balcony for a while. He's got to be running low on ammo.
I'm sure he is. I mean, what a snipe from Brodo Fraggins. The Sassar.
No problem has been solved.
It has been solved. Now he can just respawn and get a full clip of Orion there from that balcony. But that is going to allow TIW to completely take over this building, take over the balcony. We've got Kabe running around on the point. Probably a good move from TIW. Kabe shooting extremely well right now. 15 points. Look at TIW's score spread, very even. Of course, Brodo a little lower. That is because he's playing sniper. Sometimes it just doesn't lend itself to scoring a lot of points. Same thing with DA though. Scores very even. 72-71. At 73-72, DA takes the lead by 1 point. Is now flipping in TIW's favor. TIW's strong position in the building. We have Shark Spider down there in the corner. I don't think TIW notices him. This little 1v1 is won by MPEL. Very critical there. DA goes up by another few points. Nice snipe there. Yeah, 1G doing what he does best and sniping people in the head. Very good flank there.
Nice
Tox5.
Shark Spider there.
Yes, it was. Tox5 I was just going to talk about that. He just jumped down, went up these stairs, and got Shark Spider from behind before Shark Spider could finish off his teammate. Nice teamwork there from Tox5.
I think Tox is the only one that survived. Now he's down. I think that's a clean wipe.
Yep, and there goes Vonik. He's going to attempt to avoid the shots there from Kabe. He gets a rocket primary on Posse, but I think he's running flak armor. Nice job there from Posse. Able to stay alive, but I know he's got to be low on health at the moment. And we're going to have a little one-on-one here. Oxymoron able to get that kill. Able to secure that point. Again, Oxymoron being that MVP that TIW needs him to be, and he does go down to the SV-88, but he's got 2 heavies supporting him, Pieces of Pizza. He's got 3 heavies supporting him, G7. A lot of support. There's a nice Conkney that actually is going to take out both of these guys. MPEL is just going to clean him up for free from behind. And a little one-on-one situation going on here. G7, MPEL. MPEL is going to get a nice jump on him. He may be able to get the kill, but no, he's going to chug a medkit and run away. Kabe is able to actually finish him off with that anchor play that you were talking about earlier, Diz.
He is a beast.
He really truly is. And it's 99 to 80. DA takes a big lead with the point, with the building. They've got everything under control right now. We have Posse, we have Shark Spider sitting on these balconies. I have no eyes on Vonic at the moment, who is score. He is now at 20 points, so he has picked his game up quite a bit. I see that NS11C kill
Vonic's in his
going
happy
on.
place.
Is he in his happy place? Is he up above?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
There he is. Yeah, Vonic's doing his happy dance at the moment. That's good to see from DA. DA's got to feel confident with that, with Vonic actually kind of putting his head into the game now, scoring 22 points for DA. That's what they need. He's going to retreat back to the Sunder. Might be switching classes for getting some more ammo. Back to the point, we have a push from TIW. Kabay is in a world of hurt right now, but I'm not sure how he survived that.
He made it out of there.
Yeah, there was 2 DA guys in both staircases just raining down shots on him. I think, yeah, 1G just got a nice little kill there. Another very, very effective sniper in this format. 111 to 80 right now. DA with a nice lead. 47 seconds left on the point. I really only think that TIW's got one opportunity. They've got to get a rocket primary off, get one of these guys off the stairs. I love what DA is doing right now. They've got 2 guys on these stairs. They are just, I mean, really, it's a perfect pincer maneuver. They even got a guy in the middle just waiting. I mean,
Vonic
perfect
just got
crossfire.
Oxy up top.
Oh, did he? Yeah, Vonic's doing his thing. As you said, he's in his happy place, and I'm going to go up here and kind of sneak through. There he is, sitting in a happy place. Let's see if he's able to get a kill. A nice conk nade. They're going to have to try to deal with him. I mean, when do you think it's going to be where TIW pulls a light assault to counter Vonic's play? Look at him sitting up there.
I'm surprised they haven't. I know that G7 loves playing light assault.
He does.
G7F.
Yes, he is a good light assault. There's the point flip for DA, 146 to 82. DA in the lead, but that does not mean this match is over, as we've seen in the last couple of matches that we've seen play on Farmers. So TIW has to get it together. They have to be able to counter this right now. Vonic is just running rampant on the roofs. I mean, they're trying to counter him as best they can, but look at Vonic just chugging medkits, running away, running all over the place. Nice job here by him. He's getting in positions that TIW is not expecting. And like I said, I'm still waiting for that TIW light assault to come through. Vonic's going to try to get the kill here on Oxymoron. He's going to come down. That might be a mistake by Vonic. Oxymoron able to get him down. Nice job there. And Vonic has been countered for now. Let's see how long or what TIW is going to do to try to push into this building, because they're going to need to get some
Well, they don't have time
positioning.
to cap the point. So at this point, play it out, get some kills. They have pieces of pizza up on the roof here now as a light assault.
Okay, that's good. You know, that's what they need right now. They need a light assault. They need somebody to counter Vonic, because, oh, there's G7. He's playing light assault too. He's going to come back. He sees Vonic across. Vonic is actually getting shot by pieces of pizza. I got to run over here real quick, see this duel. And it looks like Pieces of Pizza goes down. Vonic commissions him, but he's going to go back for a couple med kits. And 156 to 84, the lead right now from DA. All their players playing exceptionally well. They have that control of the building, and right now TIW just has to be a little bit more conservative. They've got to kind of wait it out now. They're going to go for a couple rocket primary picks. They missed there, and Tox 5 actually does go down. Brodo Fraggins, nice snipe on MPEL. I heard that. I did not see it. We've got a little 2v2. Vonic, I think, just traded there. And Kabay is going to kind of sneak around to the back. He's going to watch their spawns a little bit. But he is going to end up just retreating as it is. I'm not really sure what he's doing. But they must know there's about 47 seconds left in this match. Or not this match, but this first half. And DA commanding this right now. 162 to 90. Great performances all around.
That was an even match. DA just completely took over at about the 6-minute mark.
Yes, they absolutely did. They had a great takeover on TIW where they were able to get a security on that point, you know, just kind of get TIW to be approaching them. You know, that's the thing. The team that's on the defense at this point is always going to be the team that's going to be getting more kills. And I think there's Vonic sneaking around way up there. I see him. But I can't even spot him. There he is. He's like sneaking around the like underside of the bridge. There he goes. All right, so that is the end of the first half. DA big lead right now on TIW, 162 to 90, and Diz. That's not going to mean everything. It really isn't, because I mean, we've seen comebacks already. We've seen comebacks on this map. What TIW needs to do, they need to get a good start, get that building control, and just whittle DA down for this next
But
match.
they basically need to do to DA what DA just did to them.
Yes, they do.
Get a clean wipe like they did, and then get in position. It was so back and forth early, nobody could really set up until DA, like I said, around the 6-minute mark, got a clean wipe, got everybody in the positions they wanted to have them in, and then just controlled the rest of the match from there, or half.
Absolutely. And one thing that I'm seeing actually a little bit in chat is, DA is actually playing extremely poised. They're not being overly aggressive. They're not making very many mistakes right now. They're doing a really good job of just sitting back in that building, keeping their lead, securing what they have. Of course, Vonik playing well, but you look at 1G, look at the play from him. He's got 30 points, and all he's doing is sniping and laying down those sensor sticks. So he's playing the role that DA, has him play every single week, which is just that amazingly good sniper, which, he's one of the best in Farmers League right now as a sniper. He's just able to pick heads perfectly. Brodo Fraggins needs to find a way to counter him because we are seeing Brodo Fraggins playing sniper. Only 8 points, though. He needs to find a way to get some more points, to get some more headshots, just kind of figure out what he needs to do as far as just getting those snipes, getting those picks off. I mean, we want to see it.
It's the most important war within the war is the Infiltrator war in this.
It is.
Controlling the Dildars and just making sure that the Infiltrator on the other team does not run wild.
Absolutely. And, one thing we see that, TIW, I think, needs to have, as I kind of just said earlier, they need a good start now. They need to maybe even push, because I'm almost thinking they're going to pull a light assault right away. I think that's going to be actually a bad idea. And I'm, of course, trying to speak for their metagame right now, and I really don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just kind of thinking that they may pull G7 into that light assault role for the entirety of the second half. That might not be the best idea from TIW because, I mean, they need to get that 5 heavy charge into that point, get that sensor stick down, get that point flip going, and get the control of the building if they want to start whittling away at that score of DA. And they, of course, are going to need a point flip. That's going to be
they have to get a base cap.
Yes. So TIW, they're down, and as I've said, this is not over. This TIW has work to do, but they can do it. They can come back from this. It's absolutely, they can do it. I really, really do believe because this TIW roster is good. We saw flashes of it, of course, early on in the first half. In that first, because they were, the teams were only separated by 1 point for 5 minutes there, and it was right at that, like you said, right at that 7-minute mark that DA just really took over that entire match. So TIW has the ability to lock down that room, that big point room, and just shut down DA, get that point cap, and get ahead of them. So we'll see an interesting second half. But I just want to remind everybody the stakes of this match right now. If TIW loses, they go down to 1-3, and they could potentially even be in the 6th place position in Farmers League Invitational. Because of course, Dread with that win. I mean, now Dread's what 1-2 or 1-3 now. So
1-3. Yep.
1-3.
TIW next week has the pleasure of playing Recursion.
Yes, they do. So TIW, tough start on their roster, or on their first couple weeks here in Farmers League. So they did have their work cut out for them. That's for sure. And they have come to play tonight. I will definitely say that. So we have
they did. This base more than the other bases. Just things have the potential to spiral out of control. It's so easy to get rattled once you get wiped and you're trying to push in. A couple things go on. Whereas a lot of these other bases, it's very different. You can pick some kills here, pick some kills there, kind of get your way, work your way back into it. It's just It's so easy to get rattled here.
Absolutely, and we're about 10 seconds from starting. I'm going to watch the TIW start. I did watch the DA start last time, so here we go, folks. And TIW, looks like an observer cam kind of fell out of there. He was right above me, the trigger, but TIW does come out, and I'm going to sneak into this building before anybody else does, because I want to see the grenades go off. And here we go. Grenades flying from DA. I'm not really sure what the grenades are coming from TIW, but it really doesn't matter. Let's see who gets the first points. TIW is able to secure the first kill there on the side. Nice job from TIW, but Posse is on the point right away. An EMP grenade going off on Posse. And it looks like I was kind of right here. I think TIW is rolling that 5 heavy, or I think it's a 4 heavy, 1 medic, and then they're running that infiltrator as well. So no light assault to start from TIW. Good job, good play decision making there. But their start a little bit weak here, Diz.
Yep, they did not win the initial grenade push.
No, they did not. And, you know, well, that's unfortunate. DA now has to be in this point for a while. They're not going to have the Vonic Light Assault sitting up there because it's probably going to be a little bit costly if he's going to stand up there. So, you know, TIW recollect themselves, get a couple of pushes in. Nice snipe there from, 1G on. I think that was G7 going down. Headshot. There's his corpse on the floor. Nice kill from Shark Spider. So, DA poised, controlled, doing the thing that they've been doing all match, playing extremely well, playing like the only undefeated team, as I was talking about earlier. Let's see what TIW can do to really make this up. As I said, no light assault. Actually, there is a light assault. Vonic up here right now. He's going to do a little bit of a battle against Oxymoron, and this is kind of what you were talking about earlier, Diz, is that just that presence alone from Vonic is really hampering TIW.
You can just see them all looking up. They look at the door, they want to go in. They look up, they look at the door.
Yes. I mean, it's tough when he's up there because that's the thing. It's like if he gets a pick on one of your guys, that's going to really suck. And what a snipe. Brodo Fraggins showing why. He's pulling his weight now.
Has had enough. He is now on the roof.
He's playing the light assault. He's had enough. Vonic got sniped in the head. This could be an opportunity right now for TIW to make that push on the shoulders of Tox 5, who is kind of waiting for it. There he goes. He's going to make that push. Let's see what he's going to be able to accomplish here. And we have a nice kill on Posse. That was actually a kill trade there. Tox 5 and Posse did exchange kills. Shark Spider's probably still sitting there on the other balcony. And does it kind of look like DA has practiced this strategy a little bit?
I would say so.
I mean, it's the same guys.
Ender has trained them well.
Yes, he has. I mean, it's the same guys sitting on the same positions. Both halves. I mean, it's Animosity there, Shark Spider over there, Posse on the other staircase. It's been really systematic here for DA, and that's probably a big reason why they're doing so well.
When you have a good game plan and you have people of this skill, just execute it perfectly. There's not much you can do about it.
Here we go. MPAL on the roof as well. I think he's a heavy.
He is a heavy.
He got up there, I think, from the bridge. So that's a smart play there from DA. Just getting the heavy up there, getting the talented MPAL, who is a very, very, very good infantry player. He's going to be able to shoot down, rain bullets down on TIW. And TIW just kind of getting beat all over at the moment. They haven't been able to even score very many points in this half. The points that they need to score. We got 51 seconds left on the point cap, and I mean, really looking grim for TIW. And I think TIW just needs to pull back, think a little bit.
I mean, they have to get in there and stop this hack. If this hack goes through, realistically, they don't have a chance.
No, they absolutely do not have a chance if they can't get this. So they have to pull back, have to collect themselves, and they have to get a really good push right now.
They can't get in. Vonic is up there.
Yes, he is.
Just raining hell down on him.
Oh, he is. He's at 39 points for DA. He is proving to be the dangerous player that he is. Oxymoron attempting to get him down. Look at this little play here. Vonic running around circles, and Oxymoron, it's a little bit of a battle. He beamered him. He was able to beamer him. I'm actually surprised he pulled the beamer. What a duel there. And there's the cap there.
Probably forgot to equip the commissioner, but he'll tell you that was intentional.
Right, yeah, absolutely. But like, no, I totally went with the beamer. Went with the flashlight.
Yeah, right.
It was called the flashlight in PlanetSide 1 for those not in the know, like Diz and I.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's about how good it was.
Wasn't even that good.
It was, yeah, flashlight was more effective than the beamer in PlanetSide 1. So TIW down by a lot, by over 100 points now. They haven't scored many points this round. it's like almost a different TIW than we saw in the first half. I mean, I don't even know what's going on right now, Diz.
I think they really got rattled by what DA did to them at the end of that first half. They just have not looked as organized. They have not come in together.
No, they
There's
have
there's some
not.
angry Rambo going on.
Yes, there really is. It's just kind of that one guy at a time going in, trying to get a couple kills. They're not going to be able to do it because what a snipe from on Oxymoron. I think that actually happened up top. I thought it happened right in front of my face, but it did not. I mean, it's got to be frustrating right now for TIW at the moment. And I think one thing that TIW needs to focus on at the moment, if they're going to resign to be losing this match, they've got to start scoring some points because, as I said, playoffs are extremely important. And while TIW has had a really rough start, they've probably had the toughest first 3 weeks, first 4 weeks in Farmers League of any team.
I don't think there's any question.
Yeah, I will say that is an unconfirmed statistic, but I mean, I really think they've played a lot of tough teams thus far. And
they have, and as I said, it's important to realize that, like I said, when things go bad on this map, they go really bad.
Yes, they do. And, it's kind of as we saw last match with the Dread Legion establishing and then just pulling ahead on the back of Rain Fear. And that's exactly what... I mean, you remember DA 7 minutes to go in match 1? They started pulling ahead on the back of one player, and it was Vonix sitting on the top of the roof there. I mean, obviously the good positioning from the DA players inside from those heavies did a really good job for DA, but...
Look at this, there's 3, 4, they're all worried about Vonix.
Yep. I mean, they're all just waiting for him, and there goes G7 to Vonix, and he's just sitting on the side right now, being a pain in the butt. And that's the thing about this map. A good light assault can win it for you.
That's interesting. I mean, in every match we have seen that. In the Future Crew 56RD, Murder just went to town up there.
Oh yeah,
we saw Rain in the last match. We saw Vonix in this one. The AC Recursion match, there was no light assault play at all.
I think that was the only one we saw no light assault play this week on this map. By the way, this map is the only time we play this map during the regular season. So all the rest of the maps that we have seen in the first 3 weeks, we're going to see again in the next 3 weeks to close out the season. So we get to see those maps again. We get to see these teams who have already, they've already competed once on them, get to play them again. I think next week is Wilcox Shipping. I'll definitely confirm that when the match is done, but I'm pretty sure Wilcox Shipping next week, that's the one that's kind of underground. Close quarters. We get to see some cool mirror matches. We get to see I think the first NC mirror match next week too. So
Recursion TIW, and if I'm not mistaken,
yes,
we have a Future Crew DA match next week.
We do have a Future Crew DA match next week. That's going to be absolutely intense. But Posse is going to be chasing somebody outside. He's going to be using that Commissioner, and he gets the knife kill on Kabe. Nice job there from Posse. DA, such a strong lead over TIW, but TIW does have control of back. Nice snipe there from Brodo Fraggins, and Shark Spider, without even firing his weapon, kills both guys on this on this balcony. That is, ladies and gentlemen, a glitch in PlanetSide 2, where sometimes it doesn't even look like they're firing their weapons, and they are getting kills. I think Shark Spider currently has that bug going on right now. I mean, he's literally like, using the Force right now. He's just like using his hand and be like, no. Just like pushing them over.
Just the best player ever.
He just did it again. He's just looking at him. He's just like, nah. I mean,
you get that bug, and sometimes you get the bug where the gun is always firing. We prefer this one.
This one's kind of funny. It's like he's like Darth Vader right now, just like, nah. Just pushing them to the side.
Well, TIW, if they can hold on to this, they do have time to get a cap in here.
They do. They do have time to start ringing up some points. 128 is not a large amount of points, and that's the thing. It's going to be very, very detrimental for them, especially if they're going to be a 1-3 team going into week 5. They need to make some moves on that leaderboard for the season on the standings, which we will show you, of course, after this match is over. But 5 minutes to go in the match, 289 to 128. DA dominating, doing it on the back of Vonix. Yeah, 1G, who has made some incredible snipes. And, of course, Darth Vader Shark Spider, who has been using the Force, it looks like, all game, with 42 points for him. So, nice map control by DA. And it really has been, Diz. It's just been all map control. I mean, these guys have been in the right places at the right times, perfect positioning from DA
I was
almost
gonna say
all the way
it's
through.
positional. It's just positional domination because everyone
Yes.
in DA knows Ender will beat them
He
if they
will.
make the slightest mistake.
And I saw it in Vegas. He just beats DA guys just brutally, and it's really kind of savage to watch. But it obviously works.
It's effective.
It really is effective. I mean, they are. He puts the fear of the Lord in them, and it's obvious. I mean, look at how well they stay in positions. And of course, Ender was a guest caster for us on Tuesday. Did a very good job with Stuke and Harry Handsome, who's also from DA, and Tab, who is controlling the Observer Cam and doing a little bit of commentary himself. He is, of course, the director of the Farmers League and has done a really, really good job of staying organized this whole season. This is week 4 already, and Tab has been on top of it, really helping us create those graphics, helping us, get those teams organized. Of course, Base Tape doing a great job with it too. Another one of the admins of Farmers League. Guys that I don't think get enough recognition for what they do with Farmers League. I know some people actually send me tells and tell me great job, and I'm like, dude, I don't do anything but put graphics on my screen and then talk a whole bunch for about 45 minutes.
See, I can't even do the graphics. All I do is talk.
Yeah, exactly. I talk for about, 45 minutes, and that's about it. Those guys do everything. I mean, I'm really just kind of their a little bit of a just a muse right now. So Pieces of Pizza going for a little bit of a kill. It's 301 to 131. DA has taken over the whole map. I am
surprised at how this has unfolded.
I have too.
When it started, I thought that's what we were going to see from start to finish.
I know.
Oh,
I was ready to put on my heart rate monitor again and just be like, oh, that was an interesting C4 attempt there from Oxymoron, who is just kind of doing a weird little dance for us here. Going back to his Sunder, he's probably just going to reload here. And yeah, I mean, it's a deathmatch right now. That's pretty much what it is. TIW just trying to score some points with the last 2 minutes and 46 remaining. Nice kill there from MPal, who has been sitting on that point. Posse, of course, over there. And just all those guys in the positions that we know them to be in. These heavies from DA, I want to say MPal, Posse, and Shark Spider have played, and Animosity have played so well. Those 4 heavies from DA, a lot of heavy lifting from these guys. Really nice to see. And, it's one of those things where we saw Vonic, we saw 1G a lot of this match, but you got to say, Diz, these heavies have been in such good positions this entire time, just shutting down any advances.
They're not getting the glory. Sitting in there as a heavy is not as sexy as Vonic or, getting a crazy snipe, but
it's not. But
it just held shop in here.
These have been the real role players of the team, these 4 heavies for DA, playing effectively, playing with good positions, and like I said, shutting down TIW. I mean, you're seeing this happen right now, kind of this just full collapse of a team. TIW not able to win their one-on-ones, not able to just get anything going. And I know they think there's 130 left. They do need to score points, though. Playoffs do matter in terms of how many points you do score, even if you are going to take a loss. So once this match is over, DA is going to be the last undefeated team, and I don't know how you feel about that, Diz.
They've earned it to this point. What can you say?
I agree.
Well, they still have Future Crew and Recursion left.
Yes, they do. That's actually their next 2 matches. They've got Future Crew next week, and then they've got Recursion the week after that. We'll show you the standings here in just a little bit, but of course, Future Crew point-wise is actually sitting in 2nd place, but there are 3 teams 3-1 right now. It's Recursion, AC, and Future Crew. Future Crew sitting in 2nd based on points. I think it's Recursion sitting in 3rd and AC sitting in 4th, all based on points, but all 3 teams 3-1. DA, of course, going to move up to 4-0 and be the lone sole leader. Nice kill there from Vonic. Vonic at 65 points, playing an incredibly good game. Of course, we've seen him all game, sitting up there, being Vonic, doing his thing. 26 seconds left, 333 to 139. TIW, nice lead from them. Nice lead from DA. It's all DA. Since 7 minutes to go in the first half, it's been all DA all over TIW.
I would not write off TIW just yet.
No,
they have just gotten this team together, adding Pizza and Kabai.
Yes.
And so they're still, you can tell they're still working out some kinks, but man, what a performance from DA.
Oh, here it is. There it is. That's match Our second match is over. DA wins 337 over TIW's 139. And you were saying, TIW getting that new roster together, getting those guys in place. DA, of course, that roster for them is pretty standard, aside from, of course, Vonick. But, Vonick coming in now this week over Lady Petrie. But the rest of those guys, you could really see it. Is the positioning that DA had was so tremendous with those heavies, and you could just tell how well practiced these guys really are. And I mean, actually, when I came to this base like an hour before match time, DA was scrimming on it. Like, they were getting ready for tonight. DA has put so much preparatory work, and not to say any other teams haven't. I think the rest of the teams have been putting in tons and tons of prep work for this league. DA they really wanted the win tonight, and they earned it. I mean, Vonick, you see the score from him. Very nice, 69 points. But the rest of their team, as I said earlier, those heavies were the real MVPs. You the real MVPs, heavies, because those guys stayed in position, did what they needed to do. It got DA the positional, the map win. So good job from DA. TIW, Oxymoron, all those guys stayed pretty similar point-wise. They just weren't able to get anything together late in that match. So nice work from both teams. I'm going to go over what happened on Tuesday. And Diz, I think everybody's talked about what happened on Tuesday at this point. If you guys haven't seen what happened on Tuesday, please, 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 ps2farmers.com. The VODs are there. Future Groovers 56RD, of course, absolutely setting a record in points, by the way, for the season, 509 to 150. It's Murda setting a individual record in points, scoring 122 points as a light assault on the roof of this building. Unreal. I mean, we actually got to see that in first person, so nice job there from Murda. But of course, the match everybody has talked about, the Recursion versus AC. AC winning by 1 kill by that play that Lexington Steel and Maximum Smurf combined to do at the end of that match to get them the win. I was blown away by how that thing turned out. What a performance and what a game. As I said, at ps2farmers.com, it's in week 4. Look it up. The VOD is up. It's so good to watch. It's the best match thus far. And of course, let's not take away from the earlier match tonight. TXR versus Dread Legion, one of the best matches we've seen as well thus far in Farmers League. So these matches really heating up now, Diz. And I don't know if you've got any words. I mean, we've like beaten the Recursion AC match last week to death, but I don't know if you have any last words on that or not.
I don't ever want to watch that again.
Yeah, I was like, I'm sure for you as an AC member, your heart's just beating through your chest. I mean, that was just. It was intense for me, and I was just a spectator. Like, I wasn't casting. I had nothing to do with the production. I was even just watching the stream. I wasn't even in game, and I was just like, I had to mute like Base Tape and Nabishin who were in game, and just like not get any spoiler alerts and things like that. It was so incredible. But yeah, that
was
match,
a great showcase of Farmers, as was the Dread TXR match earlier tonight.
Yes, it was. So I'm just gonna show you guys Here is the standings for the league, and this is what it looks like after week 4 now. DA's out front, record-wise, they have 12 points. It's then AC, Future Crew, and Recursion all with 3-1 right now. Future Crew is actually, based on the total points they've scored, they're sitting in second place. I think they have like 1322 points scored. So, and then AC and Recursion both in the 1100 point range. Recursion just barely ahead of AC by about 30 points total scored. So those are your top 4. Those guys, all 4 of those teams have definitely clinched playoff berths going, post week 4, going into week 5. And then, of course, you see Dread, TIW, and TXR all 1 and 3. We got a battle for that last playoff position now, that 6th position. Dread, TXR, TIW. I mean, it's 3 guys.
3 teams fighting for 2 spots.
Yeah, 3 teams fighting for 2 spots.
Somebody doesn't get to dance.
Somebody goes home in that in this entire standing right here. So very important next week coming up. I'm gonna just tell you what the schedule is. Of course, this is just our closing scene right now. Next Tuesday, so actually this coming Tuesday, week 5, we've got some very important matches. Of course, AC is going to start off Tuesday versus TXR. AC, of course, a 3-1 team. TXR losing tonight. They need to regroup, come back together. This is going to be, of course, Wokuk shipping. That's the map you kind of see behind you. And then match 2, enormous. DA versus Future Crew. This is a 1v2 matchup in this league right now. I mean, do you have a prediction for that at all, Diz?
Are you kidding me? I have
Like,
friends on both sides. I'm keeping my mouth shut.
you got to exactly. You got to be like, no, no, no. I'm not going to say anything right now.
Well, it is important to note. DA, I assume DA won the coin toss and went with NC.
Yes, they did. I did not mention that. DA won the coin toss because this is a mirror match. So DA wins it. They're going to be NC. Future Crew is going to be TR for this particular match. So that could be an interesting element. We'll definitely see how that plays out. Thursday evening, that's November 6th. We're going to be here as well. So both matches next week are going to be broadcast by me, by Diz. We're both going to be here. Well, we'll see if Diz will be here. But next Thursday is 56RD versus Dread, another extremely important matchup. Remember those standings, guys. Dread and 56RD, I mean, it's a must-win for Dread. It's a must-win for 56RD next week. That's our first match. And then the second match, TIW versus Recursion. We finally get to see those two NC teams in the league go up against each other in the mirror match. TIW is going to be playing TR. Recursion is going to be playing VS. I cannot wait. Next week, week 5 of Farmers League Invitational. And before I sign off, I just want to let you guys know our Twitter, of course, we're at PS2Farmers. We're ps2farmers.com. We're PS2Farmers on YouTube. Follow us here. Be here for next week. I'm going to leave the stream up, as I always do, play a little bit of music.
And as I always remind everyone, I did not pick this music.
I always like to remind people that too, but I think they still blame me. It's like that. I think we're at a hashtag fire shock level at this point. So it is what it is. But hopefully I will be here next week and see you guys. Hopefully I don't get fired within the next 4 days. But yeah, anyway, like I said, putting on music, I'm Shock. Thank you, Diz, once again for joining us. And that's that.
We will see you guys next week.